Welcome to yoga. I'm Krista. Today we'll do a Hatha practice and we'll be starting with some breathing techniques with the use of some mudras. Mudras are just hand positions, and the ones we'll be working with today enhance the breath in certain areas of the lungs. So we'll be doing a series of 4 Pranayama Mudras working with different breathing techniques as we include these mudras. I do recommend for this first part of the practice that you have a prop to sit on, whether it's a thin yoga block or a folded blanket or a folded towel. If you don't have something available, that's okay, but it is a good idea to have a prop. We'll be sitting for a little bit of time here, so this will help to elevate your hips, to tilt the pelvis forward, so your back will be properly aligned. It's a lot more comfortable, first of all, but it also allows your breath to flow and allows the energy to flow up and down the Sushumna Nadi. So it's much more comfortable, but it's beneficial for these breathing techniques if you're able to sit up tall and have that nice long spine. So everyone can benefit from sitting on some sort of a prop here. If you don't have something, again, that's fine, but if you do have something available, a folded towel, a folded blanket. If you're working with a towel or blanket, make sure it's not really fluffy. You want something that's a little more firm so it'll hold its shape as you're sitting on it, so you can tilt the pelvis forward. So I'll use my block. If you're sitting on a prop, you're sitting more toward the front edge of this prop. And all we're doing, once again, is just tilting the pelvis. And you'll notice a big difference right away. As soon as you sit on a prop, you'll notice how that tilts your pelvis, and it's just a whole lot more comfortable. And then you can maintain that nice long spine without as much effort. So it allows your back to be more relaxed, allows us length in the spine, and again, the energy and the breath can flow a little more unimpeded when you have that nice long spine. So sitting up tall on a prop, if you have one. So the first one we'll work with is Chin Mudra. Chin Mudra, the thumbs and index fingers come together and the other fingers are extended, palms face down, relax your shoulders, sit up tall, close your eyes. Very slightly tuck your chin, so you're not bringing your chin to your chest, but you just have length in the back of your neck. Begin by just bringing awareness to your breath. So just notice how your breath feels. Remember, there are other options if cross-leg is not a good position for you. You can sit with your legs extended, you can kneel, you could even sit in a chair for this first part if you like. Noticing how your breath feels. So before we get into working with these mudras and the different breathing techniques, just get a feel for your breath. Notice the breath. Now we'll start to bring the breath down deeper. Chin Mudra affects the breath in the lower lungs. So we'll take this into a belly breath. Begin to bring your breath all the way down so the belly expands as you inhale. As you exhale, breathe all the way out. At the bottom of the exhale, very gently draw the belly in, but not with force. Inhale, relax the abdominals, bring the breath deep into the lungs so the belly expands. Exhale all the way out. Gently pull the belly in. Again, relax the abdominals. Inhale, bring the breath down deep in the lungs. Exhaling all the way out. When you pull in, it's not a really strong squeeze. Think of pulling in from behind the belly button. So it's just a gentle drawing in of the belly just to help expel a little more breath. Continue with this belly breath. Notice how it feels. If you struggle with breathing into these different areas, that's okay. Just keep trying. Bring your awareness to the area that we're working with. So bring your awareness to the lower belly. Try to feel that expansion of the belly with the breath. Do a few more. Working with the breath does take practice. One more. After your exhale, just release your mudra. Open and close your hands a couple of times. Give your hands a shake. Hands back down on the knees. Let your breath return to its natural flow. And open your eyes. Notice which leg you have in front and extend your legs. Take your hands back behind you. Press into your fingertips. Bring the shoulder blades in. Lift your heart. So a little bit of a back bend. Take an inhale. On your exhale, softly round forward. Coming up, we'll come back into cross-leg if you're sitting cross-leg, but bring the other leg in front this time, so you're switching the cross of your legs. Moving on to Chinmaya Mudra. Chinmaya Mudra now affects the breath in the middle lung, so we'll be breathing into the rib cage with this one, working at expanding the ribs in all directions. And again, it does take practice to work with the breath, to breathe into different areas, but it is possible. Just keep trying. So as we do this one, bring your awareness to the rib cage. Maybe you feel that nice expansion there, maybe you don't. That's okay. Just bring your awareness there. Keep working at breathing into the rib cage. So Chinmaya Mudra now. Thumbs and index fingers touch. The other fingers curl in gently toward the palm of your hands. You're not squeezing. Just gently curl the fingers in. Palms face down. Relax your shoulders. Sit up as tall as you can. Close your eyes. Focus on your breath for a moment. So reestablish the connection to the breath. Feel your breath. Notice how the natural breath feels. Now on your next inhale, breathing into the rib cage. Try to breathe into the middle lungs. Inhale, expand the ribs. And exhale, just keep working with this, bringing your attention to the rib cage area, trying to expand the ribs. We won't be pulling in at the bottom of the exhale here, just working with inhaling into the rib cage and exhaling all the way out. Continue a few more times. Do one more breath. After your exhale, you can release your mudra, open and close your hands a shake. Hands on the knees. Keep your eyes closed, just take a couple of breaths. Extend your legs. Hands back behind you. Lift your heart. Take an inhale. Your exhale, come forward, relax. And coming up. Coming back, Sphinx is joining me here, coming back into cross leg with the dominant leg in front, so whichever feels most natural for you is the dominant side, so the side that you started with. Now we'll work with Adi Mudra. So Adi Mudra, make a fist around your thumbs, but again we're not squeezing, just a gentle fist around your thumbs. Palms face down, roll your shoulders back. If you can now, slide your hands back towards your hip crease, if that feels okay for you. Make sure the shoulders stay relaxed. Eyes closed. Adi Mudra now affects the breath in the upper lungs. So many people might find this to be a little easier. A lot of people breathe into the upper lungs or the upper chest. So now as you're breathing, breathe into the chest. So the chest lifts with every breath. Keep going. Lifting the chest with every inhale. One more breath here. After your exhale, release your mudra, open and close your hands. Give your hands a shake. Hands back behind you. Keep your legs crossed now. Take an inhale here, lifting the heart, a little bit of a back bend. Feel the opening in the chest and the shoulders. Take an inhale. On your exhale, come forward. Walk your hands back. Remember which leg you have in front. Extend your legs. Last part to this series. So now we'll work with Brahma Mudra and we'll put together all three parts. Brahma Mudra affects the breath in all three parts of the lungs. So now I'll be working with a three-part breath, which is inhaling first to expand the belly and then the ribs and then the chest lifts. So remember as you do this that it's a smooth breath. We don't pause anywhere in there. There's no choppiness to it. But we're filling the lungs from the bottom up. So a nice smooth inhale. We're trying to feel that movement, the belly expanding, the ribs expanding, and the chest lifting. It does take some practice. If you're struggling with it, again, that's okay. Just bring your awareness to those three parts and just continue to work at trying to fill the lungs from the bottom up. If you think of filling a glass with water, same thing. You fill a glass from the bottom up. The water comes in through the top, but it fills from the bottom up. That's what we're doing here. The air is coming in, but it's filling the lungs from the bottom up. So back to cross leg with the non-dominant leg in front. So do whatever feels natural and then switch them. So now we'll work with Brahma Mudra. So making a light fist, again we're not squeezing, around your thumbs. Palms turn up this time and the knuckles come to touch just in front of the belly. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed so you're not hunching the shoulders up here. Closing your eyes. Connect to your breath for a moment. We'll begin working with this three-part breath. Remember, it's a smooth breath. On your next inhale, the belly expands, ribs expand, chest lifts. Exhaling all the way out, chest, ribs. You can gently draw the belly in at the bottom. Relax the abdominals. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale all the way out. Continue with this breath a few more rounds. If you're new to this technique, just keep trying. It does take some practice. to the belly, the ribs, the chest. Exhaling all the way out. A few more. One more time. After your exhale, release your mudra, open and close your hands, give your hands a shake, hands back to the knees, take a couple of breaths. Hands back behind you, tent your fingers, lift your heart. Take an inhale. On your exhale, come forward. And coming up. Extend your legs out in front. Sit up tall for a moment. You can stay on your block if you like, or you can remove your prop here now at this point. So legs extended, tenting your fingers, lifting your heart. Take an inhale. On your exhale, come forward. So we're still working with a soft, rounded fold here. And this is more of a stretch for the back. You might feel this in your legs, but that's not the intention of this particular pose. Coming back up, take an inhale, exhale, twisting to the right. Take your right hand back behind you, and you can give yourself just a little bit more length here. Come to center, take an inhale, exhale, twisting to the left. Back to center, bend your knees, wrap your arms around your legs, just relax for a moment. And straighten out, extend your legs. You can do that same thing with your hands back behind you, giving yourself a little bit of a boost here. Or if you're able to sit up tall without letting the lower back round back here, you can interlace your hands and press your hands up. Bring the shoulders down, so make sure you're not hiking your shoulders up. If you can't sit up tall here, just take your hands back. It takes some core strength to sit up tall in this pose and to keep the legs straight. So if that's a struggle for you, if you're doing this type of thing, you're better off to take your hands back and to give yourself a little bit of a boost here. Or you can try sitting on your prop. That can be helpful here as well. So breathe. Take an inhale. On your exhale, lower your hands, bring your hands on either side of your legs. Take an inhale, exhale, come forward a little bit more actively. So we're still just warming up. We're not going to go too deep with this stretch, but now keep your back straight. So now we're getting more into the backs of the legs. Up, take an inhale. On your exhale, come back to a twist to the right. So your right hand can stay behind you, or if you're able to maintain that position, both hands can come to the right leg. So this will again involve a little bit more core strength. Just make sure that you're not rounding back here. You want to be able to stay up tall in your twist. Come to center, take an inhale. Exhale, twist left. So start with your left hand on the floor behind you. Give yourself a little more length and you can stay there, or both hands can come to the left leg. Facing center, bend your knees, wrap around, hold a wrist, pull yourself forward for a moment. This can be a nice way to relax your back, especially when we work with forward folds. This can be a nice countering pose for that. And now just soften for a moment. Coming up, extend your left leg, bring your right leg up so your right ankle comes above your left knee. Let your right leg relax, so your arm will do the work here. As you inhale, bring your leg up. As you exhale, press, but not too strong, just some gentle encouragement. Inhale, exhale. And when you press, make sure you're not pressing right on your knee joint. Inhale, bring the knee up. Exhale, press gently, no force. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Bring your right knee in and extend your right leg. Go the other way, bring your left leg up. Let your leg relax, let your hip relax. Your arm will do the work. Inhale, bring the knee up. Exhale, gently press it down, no force. Inhale, exhale. Bring it up, inhale, exhale, press. Going a few more. One more time. Bring your knee in and extend. Give your legs a shake. Now bring your feet together. So try to bring your heels in quite close if you can. Again, not pressing on the knees, so we're just above the knees here. As you inhale, press, but it's not strong, just a gentle encouragement. Exhale, release. Let the legs come back up. Inhale, press gently. Exhale. Remember, we never force anything in our yoga practice. We're just giving a little gentle encouragement here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, release. 2 more times. And release. Take your hands back behind you. Press into your fingertips, lift your heart. Again, opening the chest, the shoulders, a little bit of a back bend. Take an inhale. On your exhale, come forward. Try to keep length in your spine. You don't have to be down on your elbows. You can stay here, you can lean forward. Walk your hands back up. Hold onto your ankles. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, slide your right leg out and come forward. You don't have to go very far. You can adjust your hand position. So if you're holding onto your ankles, you can hold a foot if you're able to, or you can slide your hand back. Coming back up, bring your feet back together. Take an inhale. Your exhale, slide in the left leg out. And coming back up, bring your feet back together. Take an inhale here. And on your exhale, once again, come forward. Up, bring your knees up, take your hands back behind you, take an inhale. On your exhale, let your knees go to the left. You can turn and look to the right. Inhale, bring your knees to center. Exhale to the other side. Coming back to center, extend your legs. Give your legs a shake. And come to hands and knees. yourself up in table pose, so the fingers are spread, joints are stacked. On your next inhale, extending right leg, left arm. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, take it down. We'll be alternating here with the breath. Switch sides. Inhale, curl it in, exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale, down. Right leg, left arm. Inhale. Exhale. If balance is a challenge here for you, inhale, extend. Exhale. You can try just working with the leg if you like. Inhale. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, down. One more on each side. Inhale, right leg, left arm. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale, last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale, take it down. Stay in table pose. Inhale here. On your exhale, round your back. Come back into child's pose for a moment. Let your elbows just rest on the floor. Or if you like, you can bring your hands together, walk your elbows forward, and take your hands behind your head. Coming up, come forward, back into table pose, drop down to your elbows, tuck your toes, and we'll come to dolphin. I love dolphin pose. It strengthens the upper body, it stretches the lower body, and it's a lot easier on the wrists than downward facing dog. So if you have wrist issues, this is a good option for you. And from here we'll come into dolphin plank, so you can walk your feet back or wiggle your elbows forward, whichever, a little bit of both. Knees can come down here if you like. Take an inhale. As you exhale, let your knees come down, let your thighs come down, the pelvis comes down, and we'll come into supported cobra. So elbows are just slightly in front of the shoulders. Make sure you're not back behind the shoulders. And pressing down into your arms, lift your heart. If that is too deep for you, slide your hands further away, that's fine. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, turn and look back over your right shoulder. Come to center, inhale. Exhale, look over the left shoulder. To center, stay for a moment there, lift the heart. Take an inhale. As you exhale, just come down, slide your elbows out, bring your forehead to your hands, relax. Bend your knees, windshield wiper a few times. Take your legs to the mat, bring your hands to the mat. Inhale, push up to your knees. Exhale into child's pose. Reach your arms forward as far as they'll go. Spread your fingers. Come forward on an inhale, tuck your toes under. Exhale into down dog. It's okay to have your knees bent here. Make sure your back is nice and long. Now soften the knees, look forward, walking slowly step by step to the top of your mat. Take an inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold. Coming up on your inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. So in Tadasana, feet hip distance apart. And press down into your feet. So your legs are nice and strong. Try to press equally into all four corners of your feet so you feel well grounded and balanced on your feet. So just notice if you tend to shift to one side or forward and back. You can do that. You can rock a little bit forward and back, side to side. Shift until you find that place where you're equally balanced. Roll your shoulders back and down. Let your arms just come down by your sides for a moment. Notice the strength in your legs. So press down strongly into your feet so you have that strong foundation. Now take your arms up. On an inhale, lift. And as you exhale, bring the shoulders back down. So reach up through the hands. Press down into the feet. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower your arms. Interlace your hands. Flip your palms up. Inhale, press. Exhale, bring the shoulders down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release your arms. Reach back. Interlace behind your back if you can. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift your heart. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Take the left arm up. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Stay there. Inhale, lengthen a little more. Exhale, release. Right arm, inhale. To the left, exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, take your arms up. Shoulders relax. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Press the feet down, reach. Exhale, lower the arms. Interlace and then switch, so the other finger's on top. Inhale, press. Exhale, bring the shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale, reach back. Interlace, do what feels natural, and then switch so that your hands are the awkward way. Take an inhale. On your exhale, lifting the heart. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Left arm up, inhale. Over to the right, exhale. Stay there, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Other side, inhale, right arm. Exhale to the left. Inhale, lengthen a little more. Exhale, release. Bring the shoulders up, inhale. Exhale, let them drop. Take an inhale, reach your arms up overhead. On your exhale, fold forwards. Lifting the heart on your inhale. Exhale, fold. Step your left foot back. Bring your left knee down to the mat. Plant your left hand. Slide your right thumb into your hip crease. Take an inhale. On your exhale, twist to the right. So you're just applying a little bit of gentle downward pressure, not strong. Turning back to center, so we'll be stepping into down dog in between. If you have wrist issues or down dog just doesn't feel like something you want to do today, you can step forward instead. So we'll be stepping into down dog or the option just to come back into Tadasana in between. So lifting the back knee, inhale, down dog on your exhale, or you can just come straight to Tadasana. Top of your mat. Inhale, lifting the heart. Exhale, fold. Coming up, inhale. Hands to the heart, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold, stepping your left foot back. Or sorry, right foot back. I think I went the wrong way. Right foot back. Drop the knee. Sliding your left thumb into the hip crease. Take an inhale. Exhale, twisting to the left. Turning to center. So again, option to step into down dog or just to come back to Tadasana. Inhale, back knee lifts. Exhale, step back or step forward, your choice. Back to the top of your mat. Lift the heart, inhale. Exhale, fold. Coming up, inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. Take a breath. Reaching up, inhale. Folding forward, exhale. Lift the heart, inhale. Exhale, fold, left foot steps back. This time keep the knee lifted, or if you need to bring the back knee down, that's fine. Planting the left hand. Bring your right hand to your hip. Take an inhale. On your exhale, twist to the right. Drop the shoulder and the elbow back. You can stay there with your hand on your hip, or you can take your arm up. Try not to drop the arm back here. Get it straight up. If you can't get your arm up, hand to the hip is fine. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring your hand back down. Option to step back into down dog or step forward. Take an inhale. Exhale, step back or step forward. If you're in down dog, come forward. Lifting your heart, take an inhale. Exhale, fold. Coming up, inhale. Hands to the heart, exhale. Take a breath. We'll go the other way. Inhale. Exhale, fold. See if I can get it right this time. Inhale, lifting the heart. Exhale, fold. Right foot steps back. Right hand to the mat. Right knee can come down here if you like. Take your time. Start with your left hand on your hip. Take an inhale. Exhale. Start to open up. Roll the shoulder back. Drop the elbow back. That will help you to open the chest. So you can stay there, or the arm can reach up if you like. Take an inhale. Exhale, bringing the hand down. Stay here, inhale. Exhale, step back or step forward. Come to the top of your mat if you're in down dog. Take an inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Pause and breathe. Inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold, stepping your left foot back. And coming up this time, inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands together and twist to the right. So you don't have to go there. You can stay here, hand on the hip, hand on the leg if that feels better. If you have elbow to knee, take an inhale. On your exhale, push your hands together and draw the belly in. Maybe you can come a little further into your twist. Back to center, take your hands to the mat, take an inhale, exhale, stepping back or stepping forward. Just like dolphin, down dog is a great pose for stretching the lower body and strengthening the upper body, but it may not be suitable for people with wrist issues or shoulder issues maybe too. Slowly come forward, inhale, lifting the heart. Exhale, fold. Coming up on your inhale. Hands to your heart on an exhale. Pause and breathe. Going to the other side, inhale. Exhale, fold forwards. Lift the heart, inhale. Exhale, fold, right foot back. Coming up, inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart, come into a twist. Elbow to knee if you like, take an inhale. Exhale, pressing your hands together, draw the belly in, maybe come a little further. Remember, you can modify as needed. The knee can come down, You don't have to have elbow to knee here. Coming out, hands to the mat, take an inhale, exhale, stepping back or stepping forwards. Top of your mat, inhale, lifting the heart, exhale, fold. Coming up on your inhale, exhale, hands to the heart, pause and breathe. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. On your exhale, bring your right knee up, right arm down. So your arm is straight out from your shoulder. Bring the knee up as high as you can. Make your hands active, make your foot active. Inhale, right foot down, right arm goes up. Exhale, switch. Inhale. Exhale, back to the right side. Inhale, take your foot down, reach up and hold on to your left wrist. Exhale, over to the right. Coming up on your inhale. Exhale, left knee up, left arm down. Reaching up, inhale, holding the right wrist. Exhale to the left. Straighten out on your inhale. Exhale, lower your arms, bring your shoulders up, inhale. Let them drop, exhale. Pause and breathe for a moment in Tadasana. You can close your eyes if you like, or keep your eyes open. Notice your body, notice your breath. We'll be squatting all the way down in a wide squat. If that doesn't work for you, make your way down to your mat. You can just come and have a seat. We'll be joining you down there shortly. So you can sit cross-legged, you can kneel, or you can join me for this squat here if you like. If you're squatting, take your feet out as wide as your mat and turn your toes out. Hold on to your elbows. Take an inhale. On your exhale, come all the way down. Bring your elbows to the insides of your legs. Bring your hands together and try to lift your heart. This is a great position for your body. The joints in the legs, the ankles, the knees, the hips. But it may not be suitable for everyone, so make sure it feels okay for you. Now we'll practice coming to seated without using the hands. Don't be afraid to try. Make sure there's nothing behind you, so if you do roll over backwards, you're not going to roll onto anything, but just try this. So keep your hands together if you can. Sit back, extend your legs, inhale, reach up, and exhale, come forward. Walk your hands up. So legs are straight. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, come to a twist to the right, just like we did at the beginning, but this time we'll come forward. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, slide your left hand down the outside of your right leg. So a twisting forward fold. You might feel this more in the outside of the right leg. We can get into the IT band here a little bit. Every breath, you can come deeper into the fold and deeper into the twist. You don't have to reach your foot here. Remember that inhales create space. You can release into that space on your exhale. So even though we're holding this position, still be aware of your breath and still use your breath here. So as you inhale, lengthen, exhale, release. It doesn't have to be a big movement. It's not an up and down bouncing movement. A sense of space, a sense of releasing into that space. Come up on your next inhale, face center. Exhale, lean forward, keep your back straight, take your hands down on either side of your leg, just like we did at the beginning. You might be a little further now. Take an inhale, exhale, coming forward, straight legs, straight spine. Walk your hands back, take an inhale, exhale, twisting left, inhale here. Exhale, sliding your left hand down, or right hand down outside of your left leg, holding this twisting fold, releasing a little more with every breath. Up. Facing center, we'll go a little further now into this fold. Inhale, reach your arms up, lean back a little bit. Exhale, come forward and lengthen the legs, lengthen the spine. It's not about reaching your feet. It's better to be back here and just coming forward with straight legs and a straight spine than to be doing this. So proper alignment here if you can. Walk your hands back, bend your knees, wrap around, hold a wrist, and then switch. Hold the other wrist, pull yourself forward. We're creatures of habit. We tend to do the same thing all the time. When I say hold a wrist, we always grab the same wrist, so it's good to switch it up now and then. And extend your legs. Take your right leg out to the side and bring your left foot in. So take it out as far to the side as you can. Take an inhale here, inhale, exhale, twist to the left. Reach your right hand back for your right leg. Take an inhale. On your exhale, slide out, bring your left hand to your lower back. Roll the shoulder and the elbow back, and notice how that helps to open up the chest here so we can get more into the side body. You can stay there or inhale the arm up. Exhale, take the arm over. Try to have length here, so reach the arm up rather than coming forward, reaching for your foot. Extend, so you have this nice long line from your fingertips all the way down to the left hip. Coming up on your inhale, exhale, face center, take an inhale. Exhale, twisting right, face the right leg, take an inhale. On your exhale, come forward. Coming up, walk your hands back. Bring your right leg in, left leg out. So when you're trying to take your leg out as far as you can to the side, take an inhale. Twisting to the right on your exhale, reach back with your left hand, take an inhale here, using your breath, exhale, sliding out. So right hand to the lower back, roll the shoulder and the elbow back. So no rush into these poses, take your time to set up. You want to make sure you're getting the optimal stretch here in the side body. You can stay right there, or inhale, reach the arm up, and exhale over, but try to extend. Take your arm up on a bit of a diagonal so you get this nice length all the way from the fingertips down to the hip. Coming up on your inhale, exhale, relax. Take an inhale. Turn to the left, exhale. Facing your left leg, take an inhale. Exhale, come forward. Up, bring your left leg in, bring your knees up for a moment, pull yourself forward. So we'll do that same thing. You can do what we just did with one leg out and the other leg bent, or we'll do this with both legs open. So do what feels right for you here. If it feels okay, take both legs out. Give yourself a boost, so one hand behind you, one hand between your legs. Make your legs strong and try to boost yourself up a little bit. So again, you don't want to be rounding back here. You can try a prop if you find that you're having a hard time sitting up, or you can do the single leg version, so just the right leg out and the left leg bent in. Take an inhale. On your exhale, twisting left. Reach your right hand back, take an inhale. On your exhale, sliding out, left hand to the lower back, roll it back, take an inhale, take the arm up if you like, exhale, reach it over. So this time if you'd like to go further, you can reach for your foot, as long as you don't come forward, so you're still trying to open up here. Those of you who can go a little deeper here, the right arm can come down to the floor. But again, don't compromise your alignments. If you bring the arm down, but you're doing this, we're not getting into the right area here. No point going further if it takes you out of your alignment. And coming up, take an inhale. Exhale, twisting right. We'll come forward over the right leg. Take an inhale. Exhale, come forward. Coming up. So now we'll go the other way. So if you were doing a single leg, the left leg will go out, the right leg will bend in. Take an inhale. Exhale. So we're twisting back toward the right, reaching your left hand back. Inhale. Exhale, sliding out step by step. Start with your right hand on your lower back. Roll the shoulder and the elbow back. Stay there if you like. Reach up if you want to on an inhale. Exhale, reach over. And there is the option again to bring the elbow down, as long as you can stay open here in the side body. Notice what you're doing. If you're doing this, then you're not really getting that stretch into the side body. So do what feels right for you. Coming up, facing center, take an inhale. On your exhale, turn left, and we'll come over the left leg. Inhale, exhale, come forward. Coming up. Come forward at center now. So if you had one leg out, if you had your left leg out and the right leg bent, take both legs open. Option here, again, if you have a hard time sitting up, take your hands behind you and you can do this position instead. So just making your legs as strong as you can, unless you feel too much in the backs of the knees, and the legs can relax a little bit here. And pressing into the fingertips, lifting the heart. So you can go there if that feels best for you. If you're able to come forward, we'll take this forward. Take an inhale. On your exhale, slowly make your way forward. Take your time, use your breath here. So come part way, take an inhale, find a little more length. Exhale, maybe go a little further. Take an inhale, again lengthen. So it's not a bounce, we're just using the breath. Exhale, coming further if you like. So go as far as you are able to here. If this is too much, you can do this in bound angle instead. So you can bring the soles of the feet together and come forward. So you'll still get a nice stretch into the groin. It might just be a little bit more suitable for some of you. Those of you who are more flexible, who can go deeper in this one, there is the option here. You can take your peace fingers and your thumb around your toes and come forward. That's a fairly extreme stretch for a lot of people. So only go there if your body is able to go there. Otherwise the hands will just be in front and you'll just be working at slowly coming forward and deepening your pose, or the hands will be behind you, lifting the heart, or the other option into bound angle instead. So go where you're able to go. Holding the toes here, just an option for those who have that flexibility. Coming up slowly. Take your time. Transitions are really important. Take your hands behind your knees and just slide your legs in. Hold on to your right knee with both hands and just bounce it out for a moment. And then the left. Sit toward the front of your mat, but your legs are straight, so the heels are toward the front of your mat. Hold on to your legs. We'll be rolling down and up. If rolling up does not feel okay for you, you can just stay on your back and relax when I cue to roll back up. So do what you need to do here. Holding on to your legs, take an inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, tuck your chin and roll onto your back. Arms are down by your sides. Inhale, bend your knees, take your legs straight to the ceiling. Exhale, lower your legs. Inhale, roll yourself up. Exhale, soft forward fold. Inhale, sitting tall, hands to the legs. Exhale, rolling back. Hands by your sides. Inhale, bend the knees, take the legs straight up. Lower the legs, exhale. Rolling up on your inhale. Exhale, soft fold. Inhale, sitting tall. Exhale, roll back. Knees in, legs up, inhale. Legs down, exhale. Rolling up, inhale. Soft fold, exhale. Inhale, sitting tall. Roll back, exhale. Inhale, knees in, legs up. This is the last one. Exhale, legs down. Rolling up, inhale. Soft fold, exhale. Sitting tall, inhale. Roll back on your exhale. So we'll just do that leg movement now. Inhale, bring the knees in, legs up. Legs down, exhale. Inhale, knees in, legs up. Exhale. If you need your hands under your hips here for some support, that's fine. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, relax. So now, option to lift with straight legs. If you have back issues, please do this with bent knees. So I'll show you the alternative here with bent knees. So if you have bent knees, as you inhale, the knees will come in. Exhale, the legs up. Inhale, bend. Exhale, feet to the mat. So it's kind of the opposite of what we'll be doing with straight legs. With straight legs, we'll be here. It'll be inhale to lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. So the bending of the knees there in between with the straight leg lift just relaxes the back a little bit. Takes a little bit of the pressure or a little bit of the tension out of the back when we do this straight leg lift. So if that doesn't feel okay for you, again, it'll be knees bent. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So just ignore my cues if you're doing the knee bent. Ignore my cues for the straight leg lift. If you're able to lift with straight legs, we'll do straight legs. If you're lifting with straight legs, make sure you keep your legs together. If you can't keep your legs together, just do the bent knee version instead to be safe with your back. Arms by your sides. If you need your hands under your hips, that's fine. Knees bent or legs straight. I'll cue the straight legs. Remember to modify with bent knees if you need to. Inhale, legs lift. Exhale, bend the knees, relax your back. Inhale, straight up. Exhale, down. Lift, inhale. Bend, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Lift, inhale. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Last one. Inhale. Bend, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, down, relax. Take a few breaths. If your knees are bent, extend your legs. Take your arms overhead. Give yourself a nice big stretch here, reaching through the fingers, pressing the heels, a little pelvic tilt, a little stretch into the abdominals. And relax, bend your knees. Knees to chest for a moment. You can hug your knees in and rock a few times if you like. Take your feet to the mat. Bring your right knee into your chest. Hold the right knee in close. Left leg goes straight up on an inhale. Exhale, let it come all the way down. If that's a little too strong, just bend the left knee and bring your left foot to the floor instead. If your left leg is bent, straighten it. Left hand comes to the right knee, right arm goes out. Take an inhale, exhale. Bring your knee across your body toward the left. Watch this shoulder here, the right shoulder, so don't go so far that you let your shoulder lift. It's not about getting this right knee to the floor. If you try to bring the knee to the floor and you let your shoulder lift, you're only rolling onto your side. We want to make sure we get a nice twist here. Coming back, bring your right knee to your chest. Bend your left knee, take your left foot to the mat. Reach for the outside of your right foot if you can, and come to half happy baby. So you're trying to bring the right knee down toward the outside of the body, toward the armpit. Sole of the foot faces the ceiling. Just keep your left leg bent. Right knee to your chest, right foot to the mat. Bring your left knee in. Hold it there for a moment. Make sure your foot is awake and active. Right leg straight up on the inhale. Exhale, let it come all the way down. If you need to bend the right knee, that's fine. Take your right hand to the left knee, left arm goes out, inhale, exhale, knee comes across the body toward the right. Back up, bring your knee into your chest, bend your right knee, right foot to the floor, reaching for the outside of your left foot if you're able to. Half happy baby. If you can't get there, that's okay. You can just keep knee to chest. Left knee to your chest, left foot to the mat. Take your feet out to the edges of your mat, arms overhead if you can, or out to the sides. Take an inhale, knees left on the exhale. Just a slow windshield wiper, press the right knee down. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees to the right. Press the left knee down. Doesn't mean you have to test a touch, just pressing it toward the floor. Inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, exhale. Back to center. Bring your feet back in. Take your knees into your chest. Take your hands to your shins. Pull your legs wide. You can rock here if that feels good, or just hug the knees, whatever you like. And you're welcome to stay there with the knees coming out wide, hands on the shins, or make your way to happy baby now if you want to. Holding onto the outsides of your feet. Knees are coming down toward the outside of the body. You can stay there, or those of you who'd like a little more here, bring the soles of your feet together and then bring your feet toward you. Release. Bring your knees into your chest. Hands on the knees, circle clockwise, counterclockwise. Hug your knees, take an inhale. Curl up, exhale. Back down to your mat, finding your comfortable position for Shavasana. So legs can be straight, knees can be bent. Legs. Generally for corpse pose, the legs are hip distance or wider than the hips. The feet are falling open. Arms are a little bit away from the body, so the anatomical position. If that's not comfortable though, you're welcome to change it. You can bend your knees, you can bring your hands to the belly. Make sure that your neck is comfortable. You may like to lift your head for a moment and just adjust your head and your neck and then place your head back down. I always give myself a little wiggle here. I let my shoulders wiggle a little bit so my shoulders are relaxed. If your lower back doesn't feel comfortable, you might like to press your lower back down for a moment. Just do a couple pelvic tilts, finding that comfortable position. So it's okay to take some time to settle in. Shavasana is a really important position, a really important part of your yoga practice. It's okay to take a little time to settle in. It's really difficult to relax if you're not comfortable. Make sure you feel comfortable. So Shavasana, many people, when they're new to yoga, they don't understand the reasons for Shavasana, and people tend to skip it sometimes because it can seem like a waste of time, but it's really not a waste of time. A lot of major important benefits to Shavasana. One is just a cooling ending pose, so it just cools the body down, allows you just to rest, lets the tissues cool in this anatomical position if you're in that corpse pose position. Allows you to absorb all of the amazing benefits you get from your yoga practice, which goes far beyond the physical body. So it's all about the internal body here as well, the internal systems of the body, and about the mind, mostly about the mind. So quieting the mind. When you take this time in Shavasana to rest, you're allowing your mind to rest. It completes the practice, ties it up, completes the practice. So once you finish Shavasana, you just feel rejuvenated, you feel good, and you're ready to go. So it ties it up, wraps up the practice, not a waste of time. If your mind is busy, you can always work with your breath in Shavasana. You can simply follow the rise and fall of your body, and as you inhale, you can think rising, as you exhale, think falling, and just allow that rhythmic motion to help you to settle in and to relax and to give your mind something to focus on. So settle in and relax. attention back to your body, to your breath. Stay still and take a nice deep inhale. Bring the breath all the way down. So imagine you're bringing your breath all the way down to your toes, nourishing the entire body. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale also out the nose. Long, slow exhale, stretching the breath out. Do one more like that. Inhale deeply. Bring the breath all the way down. Exhaling all the way out. Now bring some movement into your body. Fingers and toes, stretching, whatever you'd like to do here. When you're ready, roll to your right side or your left side if that feels more comfortable. Stay for a moment there. Bring your knees up towards your chest, round your back. And help yourself up to seated. Sitting in your comfortable position, cross-leg or kneeling, whatever you like, or sitting on a prop, we're just going to work with a mudra to finish the practice here as well. So if you're more comfortable sitting on something, go ahead. This is the Apan Mudra now. So turn your palms up, bring your thumbs to touch your middle two fingers. So the index and the pinky fingers stay extended. Your thumb is touching the middle two fingers. Palms facing up, relax your shoulders. Close your eyes. So the Apan Mudra is a mudra for inner harmony and balance, patience, confidence. Just allow your breath to flow naturally. Few more breaths. Release your mudra. Open and close your hands a couple of times. Your hands a shake. Bring your hands together at your heart. Notice how you feel after your yoga practice. Your body, your mind. How do you feel energetically, emotionally, physically? Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.